I am LaMarsha Lewis. Let's talk fair use. The I am LaMarsha Lewis YouTube channel is a news reporting site covered under copyright disclaimer section 107, copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, research, without the need for permission from or payment to the copyright holder. So let's talk. I want to talk about many people. Meghan McCain was trending this weekend. As we know, she's the daughter of the late Senator John McCain and Sidney McCain. She was trending because she was on Meet the Press, and many people were like, why would she have such be given a platform of something she definitely has no merits to, has not earned, and why would she be given such a platform? And we all know why. Simply because she's John McCain's daughter. She left The View, the ending of season 24. And we are also elated because the last 4 years, she, as many have said, she took it down to housewife status. Not only did she take it down to housewife status, it was just the rudeness, it was the unprofessionalism, it was the snottiness. I mean, she got into it every co-host. Whoopi, the moderator, who's been friends with her family, basically who helped get her the job, because she, on her first day, she acknowledged that Whoopi, they might have had like a, how did she say, a phone conversation. She's been rude. She's very disrespectful to Joy. Joy, being an elderly woman, proves her parents did not teach her to give respect to her elders. Sonny Hostin, we went through many times and months when Sonny wouldn't even look at her to have a conversation. Her and Anna, Sarah, I mean, the guests, the audience. She's called the EP Brian Taylor MF. I mean, just rude as it allegedly had been stated. She got Sherry Shepherd banned. She got Tara Sethmeyer banned, allegedly, when Barbara Ferrito and the Ghostin, I believe John Ghostin, who was running the thing before all of those people, when she had the people that catered to her. So it was said, why would she be given, let's look at some tweets. I'm gonna go back here. Let me see. It says, start. Zero people think Meghan McCain has any insight into anything. Every job she's ever had is directly, solely attributed. Any job she's ever had solely attributed to journalism or adoration of her father. The only reason to quote her on or book her on TV is to tell viewers that this is a club and you're in it. No one like Meghan McCain on The View. No one like Meghan McCain on Meet the Press. Come on. Common thing is no one likes Meghan McCain. Meghan McCain has a degree in art history. She has no experience as a political consultant, reporter, or anything else remotely relevant to Meet the Press. It's good to see Chuck Todd disclosing what he thinks is relevant to book someone. Who does the producer at Meet the Press? Who are the producers at Meet the Press? You have Meghan McCain, whose only credential is her father's legacy, on the same panel as E.S. Glaude, a nationally accomplished scholar with a PhD. Now, hold on, I'm going to read some more tweets here. And here's this, I like Sandra O'Barr. I love her. This is what she said. This young lady is not her father, though she likes to name him frequently. She lies on camera. She has zero value as a guest. Certainly, she's got no credibility as a political talking head, and yet Meet the Press fails by allowing her to lie on air. So let's listen to this This is Chuck Todd introducing Meghan McCain as a Meet the Press panelist today. It is good to have a McCain back on Meet the Press.
NBC News.
Here we go.
Welcome back, panelists here. Amy Walter, editor-in-chief and publisher of the Cook Political Report. NBC News Capitol Hill correspondent Leanne Caldwell. Eddie Glaude Jr. of Princeton University. And Meghan McCain, columnist for thedailymail.com. It's good to have a McCain back on Meet the Press.
Thank you.
Nice to have you here.
And as we know, she's now doing writing for Daily Mail since leaving The View. She's a columnist for Daily Mail. Again, as many have said, she just has no credential. Meghan McCain has a degree in art history. She has no experience. This is what she's known for.
My father.
That's completely sad when there's a, this is a 35-second video. Only thing you're saying is my father. But we all don't get to get breaks like she is. It says, what qualification does Meghan McCain bring to Meet the Press? She isn't a journalist or a politician. Don't put her on because she's the daughter of a senator and parallel that to a talk show, especially since she's married to a man who supports Roy Moore racism and the big lie. So she got roasted for, like I said, getting booked. And I saw this on her one of her social media. Just a little note to all of you: if you don't like me, my work, my commentary, don't follow me. I don't understand weirdos who hate follow get a hobby. FYI, you are the hobby, because as many has pointed out, you have no merits of your own, no credentials, no criteria, nothing. For every opportunity, as one has said, solely been given a platform in career and experiences because you're John McCain's daughter. An art history degree. I have a master's degree in business, master business administration. I trump you. But again, because of being John McCain's daughter, so yeah, you are the hobby, because we call you out because we know you haven't earned anything, but you're not the only one. Your BFF Abby, Jenna Bush Hager, she's over there with Holder on NBC. It's all these prominent people because of who their parents are. Their parents are former president, or former senators, former ambassadors, hold again political careers. So their daughter, their children gets to get careers and get to be on TV shows and be guests. And another thing, she always comes off like she's so sweet and kind, and so she says it like when the gentleman was saying, glad to have him McCain back on. She's gonna say thank you, like she's just so sweet and so kind. Thank you for having me. She knows how to play the game. It was something she had played. Let me see. This is what she has said. Thank you so much for having me this morning at Meet the Press at Chuck Todd at Daily Mail. My dad holds the record for most appearances on Meet the Press. I used to watch him on it when I was growing up all the time. Full circle moment this morning with the American flag. Also, thank you for my angel Glam for waking up at the crack of dawn to get me ready. Which means I love you. And like I say, so she just doing what she's done, and obviously forever with, because when she went away for The View, I was hoping to never see her on TV again. I'm sure I'm not the only one, but then a little after we learned she's going to be doing, supposedly, I think maybe once a week or something to that effect, where she's writing a comment. All she's been doing is bashing, which I don't get or understand. Why is she bashing President Biden? President Biden was friends with her dad. He's got her mother as an ambassador. Her dad asked President Biden to do his eulogy. He consoled her on national TV, and then you come on at every opportunity, whether it's on TV or on social media, bashing him on every hand. This is the political game. I don't get it. I don't understand it. But that's just a little commentary in regards to John McCain's daughter, and her feelings about people calling her out because she shouldn't have not had a seat or a platform or been a guest panelist on Meet the Press, because as we know, she has absolutely zero credentials or zero qualification. Her qualification is simply this: I'm John McCain's daughter. I'm LaMarsha Lewis. Let's talk.